Hi, and welcome to my channel where I talk to successful IB graduates and supportive parents about their experience of the IB diploma. Today, I'm talking with Maria Makariou Peithi, who is here to talk to you about how to manage the stress of coursework as an IB diploma student and why it matters. Maria, thank you for coming here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
So, do you want to talk a bit about why it matters for IB diploma students to make the effort to learn how to manage the stress of coursework and deadlines and improve their time management skills?
Yes, of course. Well, practically for me, it's for two reasons. It's not only for high school, it's also for the preparation for university and also for preparation for your professional life in general. Like for me, if I start with a part of my professional life, I did an internship for Sony Corporation, and obviously just like in high school and university, you have projects, you have courseworks in a way that need to be in time, that have deadlines. And when your employer tells you, you know, this project is due Friday, you don't have the chance to tell them, okay, you know, I can't do it on Friday, I have to do it next week. And that's something that you start working on from high school, like managing your stress and managing the way that you're gonna have things done on time. Managing stress can also happen as preparation for university, as I said before. So during my first semester at the degree, I had an honors course that I had to do a project for, a coursework in a way. And the first day that they told us about the coursework and they told us about when the deadline is and how it should happen, I went home and I took a wooden board, just like the ones that the wedding planners use, and I started pinning things on it, like when are the dates, what do I have to do, what should I collect, everything. It was a creative project, so in a way the board helped. And everything happened on time because I had the board, and whenever I was doing something, I was actually taking a pin out of the board. And slowly I realized that in this way I had time not only to finish the project on time, it actually finished 3 days before the deadline, but also I had a plan B if something went wrong. So for example, if something broke or I lost a part of the project, I had time to fulfill and in a way retrieve the lost ground that I had lost. So in other words, I think that time management was really important because I had the time to plan and replan in another way and also evaluate my project before I had to give it in. What I would like to emphasize on that example is the fact that it was my first year in uni, it was the first course that I undertook, and I started planning from day one. That helped me a lot with actually having a uni life, because when you break a huge task into smaller ones, you actually have time to finish them on time, be on time with the deadline, and actually enjoy other things other than uni. For me, I had a lot of free time after the task, and I think that in this way I enjoyed it more.
And would you like to connect this to your experience of the IB?
Of course. Okay, so in my opinion, through my experience from the IB diploma, the most stressful and challenging coursework that I've done until now that I'm in uni was my extended essay in business and management. Well, practically it was the most difficult one because it was a 4,000 word essay, as you all know, and even until now that I'm at my second year in university, I haven't done an essay that is larger than 3,500 words. So time management was really important at that time because without it, I wouldn't be able to finish it and give it on time.
And I can certainly vouch for that, you know, and how good your time management skills were, because as your TOK teacher, I remember that you stood out to me as someone who was reliable. You always had your plans, your presentation, your TOK essay. Everything was always organized on time. You gave the impression, you came across from the perspective of a teacher as someone who like had it all together. You were very always cheerful and calm, and it was easy for you to kind of keep up with all of these deadlines. So you made it look easy. What was your side of the story? What was your experience of managing all of the deadlines of the IB like?
Well, I can assure you that it wasn't easy. It was one of the most stressful times of my life, my 2 years of IB, and each and every day was another challenge. But for me to be able to finish the IB and actually, as we said, manage stress, Just before I had a project or an exam or a coursework or such a thing, I always thought of something that would make me relax. And that's, I think, the most important thing. Think of something that is going to make you forget about the coursework just for a few seconds, so it can make you start working on it in a more easy and smooth way. So my tip for you is don't let the stress stop you from getting your work done on time. So I have a question for you. Why leave something for the last minute when you can actually do it earlier?
Anna Maria, thank you for being here tonight and sharing your experiences. I'm sure that people are going to find this helpful, because this is an issue that many IB diploma students struggle with. So you're a great role model for students who are struggling with procrastination and how to manage their time. So thanks for that.
Thank you so much for having me.
If you liked this video and you found it helpful and you'd like to see more videos like this, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.